Hello everyone, in this video I'll be showing you a guide on how to play Jeff the Land Shark in Marvel Rivals. This little dog-like shark has a lot of tricks up his sleeves, like throwing people off the edge, and this guide will help you get MVP. Now, Jeff is first and foremost a healer, and that's actually one of his best strategies, is just focusing on healing. You'll get MVP likely if there's no other healer on your team and you can stay alive to keep everyone else alive. If you have two tanks with one Jeff, that is very ideal for a matchup. Now, we got our little healing balls that you can shoot out there, and they will also increase your movement speed, so you can use those at the start of the round to get your team a little bit extra movement speed. They will explode and hit multiple targets. But overall, if you're getting hit really hard, go into your little dodge form there, going into the ground, and get away, because you're going to want to stay alive. So the opponents will typically strategize and try to go for you over the other targets, but you're small, so you're a lot harder to hit. So it's best to stay agile, moving around side to side, while also keeping your tanks full of health so that they don't have to retreat, because they're going to be the best way to hold your aggro. So whenever you're getting ganked up by multiple targets, it's probably best just to retreat and try to get away. So you got your bubbles there to heal you. It's actually best to just focus on healing for the most part. If you have another healer there, then you can start taking some shots, as he does have an alternative fire. However, you're usually best off with just trying to stick to the back and stay alive while keeping your team healed up. And whenever you get your ultimate charged up, that is pretty effective at taking out the entire enemy team. I recommend waiting until the enemies are all grouped up together before you use it, as it is a little bit tricky. It does have a huge 10-meter radius, however, so it does hit quite hard. You got to be mindful of creatures like Venom that come from the back to the back line there with their web swinging, or any of the other hypermobile tanks, because they are going to be a bit of a struggle to deal with. And yeah, you're going to be an easy target if they get behind your front lines there. But honestly, if you can get a Groot on your team, that's typically the best combo, because Groot has great walling abilities, and if you spray downwards, you can heal Groot himself, and you can also drop the water balls to heal yourself and Groot. You get a bit of extra defense while you're up on Groot, so that's nice. You can see there, we had full health, so I went in with the attack there, and then I went for the good old whirlpool attack, which is really hard to get off, but you can see there I was able to spit on my teammate. You heal your teammates and you hurt the enemy, and people will sometimes go after you whenever you're in that form, but you can run and drop them off the edge. I just spit them out because I just wanted to get back to healing the team, so we were going for the victory here. And I jumped back up on Groot's back, because that's typically the best strategy. If someone's Groot, I would recommend just jumping and playing Jeff right away, because this is so powerful, especially if they're a good Groot player, because Groot's actually very strong, especially with the walls. He's able to cut off the enemy's healers from healing them, as well as just having a good amount of health as well. So you can use Jeff to be able to heal yourself there, and he's going after Venom while I'm just keeping him full of health. So that's really the best strategy, is just, again, spraying downwards, but also you can spray at your teammates here. You don't get to move around, so it is a little bit jarring whenever you're going on the back of another player there, but you can see we did a pretty great job here. So yeah, you're able to get a lot of assists this way, because you're going to be up an advantage point with some extra defense, and you can get some eliminations just like this. So I was able to take out Punisher there with the alternative fire, and here I swallowed up Venom. I was able to spit him back. Surprisingly, he didn't use his web swinging to come back. That's typically one of the best strategies to get back from that, but you can see a 5 KO streak, and then we clinched the victory. So unfortunately, there was a Wanda there. I just ran right into it. But if you hear the squealing, run away. That is how to get an MVP as Jeff the Land Shark. If you found this video useful, please hit the subscribe button below.